here again, hopefully for the last time. This is Ancaster Well, the people's artesian water source. So I'm going to start with a witty aphorism. Knowledge is knowing the tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad. How does that apply? We have extensive data on Ancaster wells, the water quality, supply levels, operational details. This represents our knowledge. Wisdom is how we apply that knowledge. It means ensuring our information accurately reflects the situation and serves our community's best interest. While we have gathered comprehensive data, it's important to acknowledge that there may be inconsistencies or areas where the information could be clearer given the complexities and challenges we've encountered. What we need to do is verify information, confirm the accuracy of data and reports, scrutinize sources, ensure explanations align with independent evidence, apply wisdom, make decisions based on comprehensive understanding of the true facts, and let's apply both knowledge and wisdom to make informed decisions. Concerns. We have a lot of concerns regarding Ancaster wells now and the future use and recent developments. So in light of renewed focus on preserving the well due to the construction, many stakeholders have sought answers to critical questions. Unfortunately, instead of receiving satisfactory responses, we've received this. I believe it's a favor someone called in to try and intimidate us to silence. But it clearly says that any letter communication with respect to this water source is to go now through a lawyer's office, and no further response will be given for any demands or any allegations that are forthcoming. That contravenes the Conservation Act. There are some findings in the Freedom of Information documents that we have. We have from 1997, January to January 2018. We have from many different sources, not just HCA, but what we're going to be talking about is mostly HCA, but some city. Through extensive research and careful review, we have troubling issues. There's obfuscation of the water source, public health misdirection, stonewalling and lack of transparency, withholding of the title with restrictive conditions, violations of the deed covenants, construction ambiguity that's going on right now, whether it's well number 8, well number 9. No health order has ever been produced in the HCA or city FOIA documents. That is legislation. And exhausted and confirmed with the process with the IPC commissioner and myself over months and months and months that ended in August 2022. Funny enough, found one email that clearly states that this is an OREG 170. It's a deep well and it's under the jurisdiction of the MECP. However, let's agree that it is an OREG 318 or an OREG 319 in 2017. As per legislation, the options are post assign, treat the water for less than $1,000, or an exemption due to the restrictive covenant on title, and post assign like you did when it was E. coli, sodium, and turbidity. The future of Ancaster wells, the people's artesian water source, is in jeopardy. Further scrutiny suggests that I have just learned in June of 2024 in the minutes that there is potential for decommissioning the well. This needs to be addressed ASAP. And we do believe it's potentially driven by corporate interest. Documents obtained through FOIA reveal plans for a bottled water facility, including artist renderings and commercialization proposals. These documents imply a potential private-public partnership with senior staff as the private that could involve decommissioning the well, selling or leasing the land, prioritizing corporate interest over the well's continued use, and protection and compliance with the legally held restrictive covenants on title. Upholding the Conservation Act. This is what the board needs to do. Mandates the protection of natural resources, requires transparency and public consultation, and specifies Conservation Authority's obligations, requiring the upholding of a deed, covenants, and maintaining public access to the protected resources. I'm just going to take 3 months, March 2017 to May 2017. The summary of arsenic issues report was submitted to the advisory board. And what it says was the health concern was arsenic was identified as a health issue. Absolutely. Budget estimate for removal, the estimate was up to $500,000 and $35,000 annually. This significant variance is atypical of a properly prepared budget and should have been sent back and refined. Health order. No health order regarding arsenic was produced or requested by any board member. The Ontario regulations requirements for posting a sign also was withheld. The title and restrictive covenants also withheld. The decision was erroneously to direct the board of directors to close the well. However, in April, this came in. Senior staff communications indicated that arsenic removal could cost between $2,000 and $3,000, significantly lower than what they just said 2 weeks earlier. However, in May 2017, the Coketown public meeting, which I attended and took copious notes, they were told by Matthew Hall that the estimate was $500,000. And additional information, Matthew Hall noted that 5 other locations face similar issues. That's true. I did the research. I went to those 5 others. I got the FOIA documents. But guess what? They actually got a health directive. They actually got the legal legislation options. Post a sign or remove arsenic for guess what? $1,000. And this is from 1430 concession 2. This is the proper health information. You'll notice that it's hand-delivered January 2017. It's the same blurb that HCA received. Very similar. But they also received a directive. That's what we've been asking for 7 years, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. That is required by law. That doesn't exist in any FOIA documents or any communications that we've been requesting constantly. Oh, but guess what they were also given? A local firm gives arsenic removal for less than $1,000. So as you can see, we have challenges and concerns. Why were the board members not updated on the actual costs? Why was no official health order given? Type all these things. So you guys have now inherited, you have a legal, moral, and ethical ramifications of commercializing or sale of the land under the restrictive covenants. It is a legal entity. So you can look at it for yourself, but it's ethical, moral, and legal consequences. Proceeding with commercialization or selling land under restrictive covenants involves complex legal, moral, and ethical challenges. Legally, it can lead to disputes and regulatory issues. Morally, it can erode public trust and undermine the original conservation intent. Ethically, it can conflict with principles of integrity, responsibility, and transparency. It is crucial for this board to carefully weigh these ramifications and engage with all stakeholders to uphold its commitments and maintain public confidence. In conclusion, our ask is that you restore Ancaster Wells as per the deed and stop this nonsense. And I also ask to ensure transparency and accuracy, we recommend initiating an independent, external, forensic audit to review the discrepancies in cost estimates. I have done thousands of hours on this. We have 3-foot stack of documents. And guess what? I've only given you from March to May of 2017.
30 seconds left.
So, going back to knowledge versus wisdom, a call for scrutiny. Knowledge, we have been given a lot. Wisdom, this is about applying that knowledge correctly, but with your morals. I'm speaking to your morals, your ethical, your values, your principles, to step up and do the right thing. The concern is that while we have a lot of data and technical explanations, There are discrepancies and misleading information that's being presented. What we need to do is verify the information, even from me. Verify it. Challenge me. Scrutinize the source. Apply the wisdom, please. This riddle encourages us to go beyond just having knowledge. As we move forward, let's be diligent in our review and understanding of the details provided about Ancaster Wells. Thank you. That has been denied at every step with the grants, with my request for the documents,
Erin,
has been denied, omitted.
your presentation is complete.
Thank you.
Are there any questions from any of the members on the board to Erin Davis? Seeing no questions, thank you.